I know that a lot of people will tell you not to ever skip any meal, and this is just flat out BS. A lot of coaches online tells you, oh, you don't have to skip meals. You should not be skipping meals. But skipping meals is actually a great way to make sure that you're staying on track and to make sure that you're not going over your calories. So for instance, if you know that you're gonna have a big dinner, let's say you're going out with your friends, you're gonna be eating, you're probably gonna be drinking a little bit. What's the harm in you skipping lunch? If you skip lunch, then you can actually indulge in the evening without having to think about, oh, going over my calories for the day? Oh, am I gonna get fat because I'm drinking a lot more than I'm supposed to? Okay? So if you're able to skip meals from time to time, when you know that you have a big event going on, like Thanksgiving dinner or like Christmas dinner or whatever the case may be, this is going to actually help you stay on track and to actually enjoy yourself, knowing that you don't have to worry about your calories or you don't have to worry about you going way over your calories for the day.
What happens when you skip breakfast? You begin your fast after dinner. Later in the night, your blood sugar balances out. And before you wake up, your digestive system goes through a rejuvenation process. Now, when you wake up, you skip breakfast. The body starts burning fat and gradually increasing your growth hormone. The increased amount of ketones are good for reducing abdominal swelling and to get your body to burn fats for energy. To end the fast, focus on protein, fiber, and healthy plant fats for lunch. Skipping either breakfast or dinner is an effective and healthy way to lose significant weight, and it will save you time and money as well.
Is skipping meals bad for you? This is a really common misconception. In fact, humans were never designed to eat 3 square meals a day. In ancient times, humans were hunter-gatherers and would go through what we call a fast and feast cycle. We would hunt for our food and then eat in abundance for a few days. That's what's called the feast. After that, we would have to hunt again, but it may be days before we could find another meal. That's what's called the fast. But in modern society, we have so much food available to us around the clock that we don't live in this fast and feast cycle anymore that we were designed to do. Eating the way we do now leads to all kinds of health problems, including obesity, heart disease, and yes, insulin resistance. In order to combat insulin resistance and improve our insulin sensitivity, we need to stop eating so much food and we need to stop eating so often. Fasting, or skipping meals if you want to call it that, will help regulate our hormones, and with time it will help improve our insulin sensitivity and heal insulin resistance.
But how will I survive without breakfast? Sound familiar? This is one of the most common questions people ask themselves. But here's how it actually works and what will actually happen. So when you skip breakfast, your body actually starts to burn its own fat for energy. And this is what our body's actually designed to do. But here's the thing, the food industry doesn't want you to skip breakfast. They want you to eat all the oatmeal, all the orange juice, all the cereal, all the pancakes, all of those high starchy carbs. Why, you ask? It's because they know that it will end up leaving you hungry and eating more throughout the day. Those friggin' jerks. They've actually designed it so that the average person consumes more than they actually need, to the tune of like 6,000 calories per day. But in reality, the average human only needs about 2,000 calories per day. So what happens when you actually skip breakfast is that when you sleep, your insulin levels will naturally come down. And then another hormone called glucagon starts to ramp up. And that's the hormone that tells your body to burn stored fat for energy. So when you wake up and don't add any extra energy like carbs or sugar, your body keeps burning fat. And the longer you do this, the better your body will become at using fat for energy. So what about you? How many meals are you eating a day? Maybe you already cut breakfast out and you're feeling fantastic, or maybe you're wanting to do it, but you're just scared. Let me know in the comments down below. Let's talk about it. And trust me, it's really not as scary as you think. Follow for more health tips.